pleasant and blessed day to all of you, my dear viewers. Welcome to Ma'am Jack's Math Tutorials. Our topic for today is about divisibility rules for numbers 4 and 8. When we say divisibility, it is the quality of a number to be evenly divided by a certain number. Meaning to say, it has no remainder in the quotient. Okay. First, let's have rule for number 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the number has 2 zeros at the end, or the last 2 digits of the number is divisible by 4. So remember only 2 things. First one is if a number ends with 2 zeros, or the last 2 digits of a number are zeros. For example, we have 100, the last 2 digits are zeros. 500, 2 zeros again. 1,000, 2 zeros again. Or even a large number, we have 6 million, ends with 2 zeros, or the last 2 digits are zeros. These numbers are divisible by 4. And the second thing to remember about number 4 is if the last 2 digits of the number is divisible by 4. So for example, we have 104. Okay? The last 2 digits are 0 and 4. So when we read this number, it is 4, right? So can we divide 4 by itself? By 4? Yes. It gives us 1. So therefore, 104 is divisible by 4. Another number, we have 208. Look at the last 2 digits. We have 0 and 8. Can we divide 8 by 4? Or is 8 divisible by 4? Yes, because 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. So therefore, this 208 is divisible by 4. Okay? Next one, we have 912. So the last 2 digits are 1 and 2. So can we divide 12 by 4 without remainder in the quotient? Yes, because 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. So therefore, 912 is divisible by 4. Okay? Even a large number, just by looking at the last 2 digits. We have 7,516. So what are we going to do? Look at the last 2 digits. We have 1 and 6. Can we, so always ask, can we divide the last 2 digits by 4? So we have 16 here. So 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. So therefore, 7,516 is divisible by 4. Okay? Let's have the remaining numbers. We have 820. So the last 2 digits are 2 and 0. So the number form is 20. Can we divide 20 by 4? Of course, yes. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So this number, 820, is divisible by 4. Okay? The last one, 1,624. Oh, what are the last 2 digits? We have 24. Yes. 24 divided by 4, what's the answer? 6. Very good. So, is 1,624 divisible by 4? Yes. Okay. What did you notice with these sets of numbers? The last 2 digits. We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. What did you notice? Yes, very good. When you skip count by 4, okay? If the last 2 digits of a given number are numbers that you can mention or you will mention when you skip count by 4, that number is divisible by 4. Okay? The next rule is for number 8. There are two things for us to remember about number 8. First one is, a number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits of a given number are 0. So this time, you are going to consider the last 3 digits. No? If it is 0, or the last 3 digits are zeros, for example, we have 1,000 here, the last 3 digits are zeros, therefore, this 1,000 is divisible by 8. Okay? Also, with 110,000, the last 3 digits are zeros. So, therefore, 110,000 is divisible by 8. Even in a large number. So, you're just going to look at the last 3 digits. Okay? 3 zeros at the end. So, for example, we have 7,125,000. Of course, it has 3 zeros at the end. Or the last 3 digits are zeros. So, the whole number, 7,125,000, is divisible by 8. Okay? And also, the last number, or the last example, we have here 91,000. So, the last 3 digits are zeros. So, therefore, 91,000 is divisible by 8. And the second thing to remember about number 8 is, a number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last three digits of a given number is divisible by 8. So this time, we are not talking about 3 zeros. No? The last 3 digits are non-zeros. Okay. So for example, we have 4,832. So still, we are going to consider the last 3 digits. 832. 832 should be divisible by 8 in order for us to decide if the whole number is divisible by 8. So this time, it involves computation. Okay? So let's compute. So 832 divided by 8. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. Okay. 1 times 8 is equal to 8. Then subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. Bring down 3. 3 divided by 8, what's the answer? 0. Okay, so 0 times 8 is 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. Bring down 2. So 32 divided by 8, what's the answer? 4. Very good. So 4 times 8 is 32. Subtract. 32 minus 32 is equal to 0. Now, is the number formed by the last 3 digits of this whole number divisible by 8? Yes, because it has a whole number as a quotient, which is 104. So therefore, class or pupils, this whole number is divisible by 8. Okay, let's have another example. 12,736. So let's get the last 3 digits and divide it by 8. So 736 divided by 8. 7 divided by 8. Cannot be. We cannot get 8 from 7. So let's get the next digit. Let's include the next digit. So 73. 73 divided by 8. What's the answer? 9. Very good. So let's write the 9 above 3. So 9 times 8 is 72. 73 minus 72, what's the answer? 1. Bring down 6. So 16 divided by 8, what's the answer? 2. So 2 times 8 is 16, then subtract. 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. So, is the last 3 digits, or the number formed by the last 3 digits, divisible by 8? Yes, because it has 92 as a quotient, a whole number. So therefore, this whole number, 12,736, is divisible by 8. Okay? Last example. 5,817. So let's get the last 3 digits. 817 divided by 8. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. Okay. 1 times 8 equals 8. Subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. Bring down 1. Okay. 1 divided by 8 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. Subtract. 1 minus 0 is 1, or equals to 1. And bring down the last digit there, which is 7. 17 divided by 8. How many 8 can we get from 17? 2. So we have 2 here. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. So subtract. 17 minus 16 equals 1. So there is a remainder. So the answer of the quotient is 102, remainder 1. Now, is 817 or is 5,817 divisible by 8? No. So this number is not divisible by 8. Why? Because the number formed by the last 3 digits is not divisible by 8. So you can see when we divide, there is a remainder in the quotient. I hope you learned something from today's lesson, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for you to be updated with the latest video lessons.